Both of us eating.
What?
Yeah.
Both of us eating at the same time.
No. I had to start to scream because of the visibility hippie I'm looking at. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, work here, man.
Well,
this is total work here.
The joke is Joe Gibson has had the online handle in gaming one lost hippie for so long. Now you can spot him.
Yeah,
That's the hippie is lost no more. That's next level. Where's Waldo? I gotta say.
Yeah, well, joys of working in Ontario.
You look good, man. Like you've got this blue with white detailed bandana that's like a headband, and you've got the pushed up rocky hair over top, the classic Gibson goatee, and a bright yellow vest with the silver and orange shoulder stripe visibility.
Yes,
for our podcasting audience.
The podcasting. Yes, this is the official Ontario high vis.
Yep.
With the dual stripe.
Oh, yeah. Canadians, I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Rocking the dually.
Yep.
Actually, Canada's up 5%. Or I should say we're up to 5% of our total viewership.
Well, that's not bad.
Let's go.
I've been passing out cards like for 4 months, and it's like, still number one in USA and Australia and everywhere else but here, but that's all right.
Hey,
I'll take
Gotta
the
be big
credits.
somewhere.
I'll take the credit for Australia because that's my buddy, Mr. Jeff Gannon.
Really? Oh, he's getting down, man. That's like 15%. That's like hundreds of views, man.
Because he has his own little...
Gannon, slow down, buddy. Like, we've got lots to absorb, you know what I'm saying?
He has his own little pod, but it's a music pod where they talk about music and stuff.
Okay, so let's give...
Do I know? I have to look at my phone.
Yeah, shout out Jeff Gannon. Shout out to Jeff Gannon, Canadian lost in Australia, doing his...
Yeah, he's been lost in Australia for...
music pod.
30 years now, I think. Or getting close to 30.
Oh, yeah.
He's an older gentleman, like us. A Gen Xer, but he's on the... almost like the retiree side.
Okay.
So.
I had started this stream as the Starfinder 2 playtest. Fooled you. That's going to be October. Late night in October. I will change the feed title where I can, but do not fear. We have 5th level Starfinder 2. It came from the vast. Some real spaceship thriller kind of stuff that we are going to do. Oh, we're losing signal. Messina, is that you? Major Tom. Oh, lost him.
Major Tom. Yeah, so Jeff Cannon's little podcast is called The Hard Rock Show.
The Hard Rock Show. Okay.
It's a whole bunch of dudes who just talk about music. Dudes and
that's
dudes.
Pretty rad.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should get you and Matt on there. You guys are rather musically inclined and have been in and out of the business for 30 odd years.
Yeah. So it is quite interesting because they're all Australian except for Gannon. So the accent gets me when I try to listen to it because just some of the sayings is like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
You want to talk about an Australian podcast? There's a brand new, well, I don't know if it's brand new, but there's one out called Girls Don't D&D. And it's an Australian GM guy with like 3 or 4 girls that have never played, I saw them play it on Community. I saw them play D&D on Big Bang, like some real rookie, and everyone has like the brilliant accent except for one female player who sounds like she's from Jersey or from California. Oh, California, I should say, not Jersey. So, gentlemen, diving right in, I am happy that tonight, if we pull off a triple header, we will have all of November covered, and that would be one more night, which I will let float, which means next week we can start Joe Davis's show.
Sweet.
And give him a bunch of September, and then sooner or later, somewhere in September, beginning of November, if he's not available, we could finish the Age of Ashes, and we won't have the season done, but we'll have footage right up to the new year. Which means the Savage Rune, which we are calling the new Savage Worlds rule set for official Paizo's Rise of Rune Lords will launch. We'll start recording it soon, and hopefully we'll launch sometime between now and in the new year.
I'm excited for that one because I've never played through Rise of the Rune Lords before. So it's
yeah, I got like halfway through book
like
one.
everybody has. Everybody and their friggin' cousin has played through it, and I'm just like, I have no idea. Don't spoil it for me because it might come someday.
Yeah, you know what else everybody has played? You know, Age of Ashes. But we're the first.
We're getting there.
We're playing, but who's played through core rules? You know, like you guys have the advantage as players taking up the core rules. I have yet to really adapt any monster to core rules.
I just recently joined a Facebook community group based on the Pathfinder 2nd edition. And there's actually not a lot of podcasts that are even playing the new rule sets yet.
Really?
A lot of the people who were like mid-show are just staying the course with legacy rules because converting where they're at right now is too much of a pain.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, hey,
yeah. Well, we're experiencing growing pains. I would rather convert now for a fresh season. I believe season 3, episode 4 is where we make the official big switch.
Yep.
And as they are modifying and editing, and the biggest thing I could remember in legacy rules was the whole Ryan Messina's movement clothesline move, automatic prone. Now they changed it to a prone on a crit. Can he get back up? Does that count as movement? Does he get to re-clothesline him and all? And there was a huge discussion on with Paizo and some of the guys that do how the rules work.
It was definitely an ability that needed clarification, because if you went by like verbatim of what it said, it gave you a lot more leeway than what they intended it to be used with, I think.
Yeah. Well, we're going to iron out the curtains now, and I think that makes us, like, since there's a bunch of Age of Ashes already done, this is sort of a first look for everyone at core and a fresh look at Age of Ashes for anybody that's already seen it, done it.
Yep,
you know what I mean?
Yep.
And by the time we get through this, we'll be all correlated. Huh?
Oh,
for something new.
I see what you did there.
Oh, yeah.
Good words.
Is FG up?
And we
Yeah,
will be
yes.
all gray-haired.
Excellent.
Oh, yes. I just want to keep doing this till we can't. Simple as that.
Yep.
I don't have a goal. I don't have a retirement. I just have I do have 2 goals. I'd like to finish Star Wars. I'd like to finish this. And I'm afraid as soon as I do, you guys are just going to go, you know what? We're done.
I'm done.
It's been a while. Just be me and Messina playing video games on a Friday night. That's all that's going to be left. Speaking of which, we see him, we don't hear him. Let's run some credits.
Oh, looking sexy tan, brother.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Hey,
Look at you, man. You got that SoCal vibe going hard.
That I do.
we open like picking on him and his lost
My
hippies
work
now
here?
found.
Yeah.
Hang on back. Like, what do you mean you just pulled apart your microphone? Like you just literally like took the screws off?
Yeah.
It broke the warranty?
Dude, nothing in my house is warranted. I am the warranty.
Yeah, I guess
no,
if you
100%.
get little kids.
No, I just I ripped her apart till I couldn't rip it apart back and quickly. Anyways, again, I always keep a terminal screwdriver at nearby.
Just because.
And
So what did you do with it though?
I gave everything a wiggle and a jiggle and a tighten and a crunk, and then a couple of dunkas and put it back together.
Well, it's working now. Do you have the ATR 2100 that we used to rock, or you got a QU Samsung?
What's that? I am running this. I'm pretty sure it's a Samsung. I think thing.
Is it gray or is it
Well,
silver?
Well, that's an opinion-based thing. I've heard gold and black be compared to each other. So, let me bring up my options and see what to say, because it's here in the settings. Bam. Audio. It's the Samsung Q2U.
Okay. I found the microphones to be pretty much identical. The Samsung was cheaper, so I started telling the guys like when their mic tapped or when we got new people in to switch over, because it's virtually the same mic. It's dynamic microphone. It has USB direct, and it also supports phantom power, best bang for your buck in the mid range, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
You know,
That's 48 volt phantom power, right? You got 2 lines in the signal.
Still struggling with this microphone.
Well,
Like I would go back to my Audio Technica 2030, which is cardio mic with a disc and picked up my voice much more naturally, but it picks up too much of the room I'm in. So until I change studios again, I'm like, well, I'm gonna get the Shure SMB. This is what everybody has. SMB7, it's the thing, and I'm watching all these recordings and people sound mint on it. And
are they voice actors though?
No. I'm rocking a Rodecaster Pro 2.
Is it their job to be recorded?
Ryan's just subtly throwing in, I think it's a skill issue, Jeff.
No.
Wow. No. So they spend 9 to 10 to 15,000 hours a year doing that one thing. They are going to be better than us, hands down. It's like, I'm not going to jump into the ring with Wayne Gretzky and be like, I'm going to show this old timer how to skate. Dude will smash.
Some stuff. Last 7 years, paying attention, watching videos.
You going to dunk on Shaq? Or Shaq going to dunk you?
Little b-ball in the
I'm not saying you haven't. You have done phenomenal, Jeff. Your knowledge from where you started has grown exponentially. But what I'm saying is that when you compare yourself to those who do this and their rent is dependent upon it.
No.
I paid someone who's painting my windowsills. Could I paint these windowsills? Yes. Will I paint them as good as he will? No.
Some of the stuff I listen to is kind of amateur hour, and that Call of Cthulhu Jolene song I sent you guys, amateur musician has set up one of these and has the guitar, and maybe it's post-production. Anyway, I hear what you're saying, buddy.
Because there's a lot that happens with you before the microphone. Sometimes it's like you get all the best tools and all the best equipment. Joe and I can attest to this. You have the best tools in the whole wide world. But if you don't have that skill set to match the tool that's what I was for yet, no amount of hammer will make you swing it better.
That is correct.
Dude, phrasing.
It's very base form. It's hammer putting a nail. Dunk a nail. But trust me, you got 10 nails where you're going to learn to not hit.
Hello, people of the world.
Friends, family, chilled.
I'm GM Jeff Ball. I'm your host and adequate editor and producer of the show. Welcome back. We're playing Pathfinder Core, Wind Out of My Sails rules, and Age of Ashes something. We're in season 3, and we're in mid-combat. And everything will attack Messina, no reason. And
actually, while we're on that, I'm also. You sent me to larger than huge. I'm actually gargantuan at this point. Not that I'm going to say no to that, but technically I should be a 3x3 square.
You're 4x4, aren't you? Largest is 2x2, huge is 3x3, and gargantuan's 4x4. I
believe so. Currently, so it looks like I'm taking a.
Yeah, the mini is still set to 1, and I just take the token and oversize it over the 1 square, trying to stretch out there.
And it's probably fantasy ground. The coders are probably lazy and don't know how to do their thing. Don't worry, they're trying their best.
You're set right now to a 3x3 square. Is that right? That sounds right to me.
I should be 3x3, but I see myself taking up.
Can you manually change your size on your character sheet? Like, because I have monsters that are like large and huge.
Okay, I was looking at the.
Like while we're on that, a little bit of Fantasy Grounds Unity. Thank you for sponsoring.
Give us more.
Try better.
Give us more.
Some of us are not amused. Oh, he's really not pulling any punches, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean,
I'm still being nice.
Give credit where credit's due. Since they've done that last update, they've added a ton of cool features. The dice roller.
I have. You want to see Grumpy Ryan,
Mr. Messina? But it's been pretty kind to the rest of us, I think.
I forgot about that for all a half minute because I hadn't rolled a dice yet.
Yeah, that's why it's so mean to you. It's like Instagram. It listens on your phone.
This is retroactive now on my behalf here. These motherfuckers been rolling me nothing but 5s and unders. Some bitch.
Because you're talking smack.
You'll see it. You will see. Now! I am talking smack. I did nothing in the past. This is earned on them. If they find
Maybe they
themselves
saw it
tied up in the
coming.
trunk, that's on them.
Hey, just out of curiosity, while I'm making your token a bit bigger, can you go into your character
Yes.
sheet and
There.
actually manually change your size?
Bigger. And bigger. Like, where would that be? Like, is there a size, like, area? I see speed.
I'm guessing, like, once you pick your ancestry, you're
Yeah,
Because I know
locks you
fancy-
locked
in.
into it.
I know Fantasy Ground does not cope well with shapeshifters, period.
It's true. You almost need a separate character sheet to link in for when you're in the different forms. That's what I found with when I was doing my summoner up. It was like just kind of easier mechanically in the software to just build it like that.
Yeah, I've heard rumors of some mods that add the buttons that do that, but I haven't delved that much further past.
I've got two. You've got a Muros New Core 10th, and you got a Muros Anova Bender 9th. Which one are you
Correct.
using right now? You're using the ninth,
just
right?
Neuros as you continually rename my character.
Sorry, that's me teasing Matt, and I just spill over to you.
Boop.
If you don't like that, I'll stop because you asked.
Well, no, it's just a constant tug of war. It doesn't bother me at all. Again, it's just a backspace and then capital M.
No,
Mr.
aggressive
Hammer.
line gets shit done.
Is saying that you can change the base size and then re-drag the token out. And he said there's an extension that helps, so maybe you need there's an add-on or something.
Yeah, I think that is what I might have read about in the past.
You do
But anyway,
buy
you
it
might as
for
well get on with
$5.99.
the killing of Muros.
Again.
Don't worry, we can bring you back.
It's not a first. You know what? Dying's not that bad, guys. I don't know why you're all afraid of it.
Technically, that gear is on not Niles, is on Brazier, Nil Shadow, who, dimensional warping might actually have. I didn't want to put the same cleric in the same place with two Joes.
It's just like our own twist of Quantum Leap.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't help, like, since Joe fired off at the portal and you all walked through it, and then the gods brought in Doug. I'm like, when scheduling gets rough, it could literally just sort of phase characters in it as long as there's no more than 4 on the board.
Yeah, I'm down with that. It works. So it's worked so far.
I don't know how the fans are gonna like this. It'll just be like, what? This is confusing.
I don't know,
as fuck, and
fans. What do you think?
Yeah,
Let
I
us know
tried
in the
that.
comments.
I have said those words, Matt, several times, and the usual response is crickets. Though we do.
It's not true.
Cricket's
It's not
great.
true. You know what? You get a pretty good back and forth from the folks on our Discord.
Yes, and
They are not
couple,
crickets.
Couple guys
They're
on
easy
YouTube,
ones.
and yeah. But when your perception of this world is Galorian and 50% Gammonite, it's a little slanted. You know what I'm saying?
Gloria.
Gloria? I didn't even know her.
You should start working a gamma into every campaign as like
Sid.
some mook somewhere and just graphically describe his death in detail.
Every bartender who dies horribly for some unknown reason.
He wasn't even live. I just sent him the recording of me doing A9 in Star Wars, and he sent it back so good, like stuttering and broken because he was half a droid and wants to do more. But the poor guy drives trucks on the road like so much. But yeah, no, I'd be down with that in the future. Getting around to be honest, I've barely kept up with editing since my company merged. I've been so busy. It's been cutting into like a lot of production and editing, but not playing. So let's play. Let's switch to the battle music. There we go. All right. Bringing us back in. We are sitting at round 4 at the top. And I believe it was our gnomish, druidish monk that dropped some nature and have identified these things as Kruth. Or was it our investigator? Maybe it was
our investigator.
Investigator.
It was our investigator. Yeah, because it's more like Muros to just make up names for the wildlife around him.
That's so true.
I'm going to call you this. Based on my observations and study.
The great lizard lickers of the lakes Leary. I know these well. But you guys hear as I juggle some stones.
You imagine that? Like Mid-Madeline dives down, pulls out stones, and starts showing Al, look what I can do. Like,
oh, yes, I remember. I have no
so adorable.
spells.
Yes, you have no spells. That is correct.
Get a crossbow.
No spells.
Welcome to spellcasting school of Gibson. You get a crossbow. That's what you do, mage.
Yep. Well, now
That's
it's cantrip after cantrip. Cantrip after cantrip.
It is. I do have one focus thing left, and I'm determining whether I just blast it out as DPS or if I give myself some wings. Red Bull style.
Red Bull stuff.
Red Bull gives you wings. Ah, nice. Subtle points?
The question is, which is better? Both are fun.
It's really fun when it's in the script that if brought below a certain hit point, a creature decides to retreat without Doug egging me on for its surrender. And what do you know? Someone has been beaten up so badly that Kruth number 2 is like, I'm in, and swims away.
Peace, bitches. I'm off to make babies.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Bringing us back to Kruth 1, who's in fine form, top health, and I believe was going between the big seal and the little tiny Elbrick. Now, these things are animals. So, again, trying to be a fair GM, I think since these guys are like pack hunters and there's a large alpha creature in the water with them that's been attacking them, they would all turn on it.
I mean,
So
I wouldn't really call myself an alpha, but...
In this moment.
Oh, you must be talking about the huge dude right beside me.
Yes. Yeah, of course,
By the
if
way-
you do something spectacular to frighten or draw aggro, then we'll have at you. But almost trying to be nice, but you can throw that away. Just keep talking.
I, too, have the ability to shapeshift into something huge and destructive.
Oh, please do.
No.
It's not a one-upsons. Oh, yeah? Well, look at my schlong.
Natural 1.
Yes!
Tossing the
Hey.
attack. This thing goes to bite.
Hey, Muros
And-
has a name. Sorry.
I don't.
Okay.
For somebody that's been poo-pooing the cards for like 2 years.
I know it's true. I take it back.
We're just being petty.
Actually, want to get into is because I haven't got to the bottom of the core book. Is there any variant rules? Are there usually they, like, I don't know, everyone's favorite free archetypes. Yeah, we found that rule on page 400 right away, Jeff. Let's have that. Everyone's doing it.
It's one of my favorite rules.
It is.
Yeah.
It makes the game pure.
So with that inspiration, boys, dig deep. Let's hear from the fans. Are there any interesting core rules where they say, well, we're doing this. This is new, but you could also do that. I would consider.
Look, this one says 2 free archetypes.
It's the double take head switch as you look down at your phone or notepad that gives you away. Or maybe it's the grid. If I could see your entire
Zone
top
version of the
pearly
accordion
whites.
hands.
I am running 2
it's the
screens.
smile.
Yeah.
When I get a smile that shows all those beautiful teeth, then it's like, yeah, he's full of shit. So
His face gives it away every time.
biting at the seal and getting a mouthful of stone being juggled for some reason. It cost me an action
Hey, that's
as I
my
spit it out.
stone.
Oh, he's going to bite your
communicating with
stones. Yeah. Spits it out, turns around, and tries a tail slap as his third action. Oh, look, a 4. Oh my god, I've been infected by Muros. 4 or lower.
That's great. They're great. They make for great content. 4s and 5s.
Kruth number 3, also to the north of you, tries a bite attack with an at 20. It's going to be that kind of night, is
God.
it? All right.
Oh.
What was
Ouchie.
that about cards there? Matt?
No name. Last I checked. Unless we have.
You've been swearing
Kruth
at
the
me and calling me
Unkillable.
names. You've been swearing at me and calling me names.
That's been Matt, not me.
Biting you with deadly poison. 2d12 plus 9 piercing. Doubled.
500,000.
54
Holy shiza.
points of damage. It grabs your flipper and almost cleanly tears it off, making you stop juggling.
If that's permanently attached, I'd be really pissed with you.
You notice how for flavor I have you like stop doing what you said you were doing so it actually doesn't burn your actions by the time we get to your turn. You're welcome.
Oh, this is all flavor. Still in the fluff.
I know. Hey, good monster bit of stone. This one ripped a paw, dropped some stone. Let's talk about the poison. We did last episode, and I can't remember if you just fortitude or had immunity, or there was something that made this almost a moot point. Well, while we look into that, I'm going to double down on another attack, because I believe this was my opener, which still leaves me a second attack for a claw, pushing the button properly, and a third attack for a claw. Finally gets another hit. 2d8 plus 9 slashing. And another 19 points of damage, bringing Muros down to being heavily wounded. Vicar Niles.
Yes, sir.
I'll deal with poison on Muros' turn. Vicar.
Okay, no problems. I would like to cast a 2-action heal on Muros' dolphin form, or whatever it is.
He's a seal.
A seal, sorry.
2-action what now?
Heal.
2-action heal the seal.
Heal the
Okay.
seal.
At range?
Yes. And I will
Alright.
use... Excuse me. It has a range of 30 feet, which I can get his back flipper. So...
Yeah, no, he's big now. He's a big
Yeah.
seal, ready for healing.
Since I've still not updated my character, you'll have to do that too.
Oh, that's fine. Actions.
2 actions. So it's 5d10 plus 40.
So is this Oh, okay. So it's a 2-action heal. Here we go.
Yeah.
Apply actions. Good work. Okay. Open the spell.
Yep.
Right. So I got a 5d10 and a 5d10 plus 40.
5d10 plus 40.
Woof. 59 point. Wow, it's almost like I didn't even hurt him. Look at that. 59 points of divine reaching out. And how do you contact the divine? You just like throw up on him?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, that's Niall's go-to.
Give me love, brother. There you go.
Oh, channeling the hippie. I give you that.
And with my final action, I will cast Shield.
Okay.
And I am done.
Elbrick Stonechucker.
That's fish biter. Baiter, not biter.
Yes.
Although I like that one better.
Elbrick Baiter, yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna reach into my bag of cantrips here and pull out a little electric arc. And
So you
cast
wanna-
it
you
upon
wanna
both of
tag
these
both, eh?
guys. Because I can do that.
Nice.
Let's see how I do. Ooh, critical failure, double damage, and a fail. This is good. This is good. So crew 3 is getting it.
Okay. So aiming over the seal's head at the furthest opponent and arcing it back to you,
All right, so
Like
which one
reeling him in.
is number 1? All right, so regular damage to number 1 will automatically do the crit. Let me just.
No, you got to hit the crit button at the bottom.
Yeah, but it'll do it for both. So I'm going to hit the regular damage with the one and then crit with the other. Yeah. There's the regular damage. Zap, 14 points to Kruth 1.
Okay. And then you're just going to, like, what, untarget the other, like, switch your targets?
And there's 27 damage to Kruth 3.
Okay. Now,
And with my
because
final
it's a
action.
because it's a separate roll, right? You should really just double your first roll and take the 28.
I wonder if I could hit the crit button and then drag the damage to apply it. I'll try that next time.
I don't know. Because you could end up screwing yourself.
It's tricky
rolling
with the
really
multiple
low
targets. So
or high. I mean, it is what it is. Not to be too fussy. Someone might
it's
call and
honestly
go, well,
it's off by 1.
Yeah,
14,
but I could see that
27,
being
so.
off by a lot. But we're trying to make
yes.
Fancy Grounds work here. We can override and go back to like rules.
No, I'm good. We'll leave it as is. That's fine.
Yeah.
And so with my final action, I will return to the surface. So up 1 square and then over and down. Can I tuck in? No, I probably don't have room there. I probably can't go there. Can I?
No, he's 4 wide, so
Yeah,
technically.
All right, so I'll go the other direction then. Drop me right there.
Okay, so
Just off to the
Swimming-
corner of my
swinging out-
swirling
yeah.
pattern in the water.
okay, locked up at the very bottom L of the boathouse, 20-foot wide dock stands Niles Albright to the left, smashing a dock, and now 4 squares by 4 because he's huge, gargantuan, something seal, is taking on 2 large crews in front of him, one to the right, one dead ahead. To the right one underneath 5-10 feet, we have Al, who's now surfaced and swam 10 more feet out to the east. And it's Miros the Seal's turn, and let's talk about a poison saving throw. Because I bit you and injected you with my deadly poison, and I need a
I mean, fortitude save, I'm assuming.
Fort save, yeah. I need a
Fortitude save.
Yeah,
Fortitude. That's an 8. That's a 24.
right. Now, just to check about the Kruth, because I think this is what stalled me last time, was I looked up the poison. It was pretty... Oh, right. Okay, so it's not poison. It breaks off a tooth in you. And you take persistent bleed damage. So it's called poison tooth.
I think I have tooth in me,
Is it a
actually.
flat check then?
And I owe you some persistent.
Yeah, the crew snaps off one of its teeth, blah, 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 1d6 persistent. Requires removing successful 26 first aid, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Flying automation. Let's see if that sticks on you. So Al had a tooth in him and somebody else. I think Miros already had a tooth. So rolling a d6. Al.
Time to go to the dentist.
Yeah,
Tooth
6 points of
quirky.
bleed from Al. And starting Miros' turn as you wish and ending it with 2d6 because you have 2 teeth in you now. Miros, what do you want to do? These boys
Flurry
are
of
biting uneven
oars.
marks.
Yeah.
Flurry of oars?
Flurry of oars. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll do a huge seal jaw with a free grapple on top of that. Because seals are wicked that way. So my first flurry. I targeted on the... I don't think I'm targeting the right dude. Go 3, please. That just control
Okay.
click? Yeah, that is. Yeah, control left click targets the dude. Odd dude. And then do good.
7.
Hit.
You're moving up.
Hooray!
You can grapple him with a 7.
That would be cool.
All that complaints about 5s and 7's all you need, so.
Damage 26.
26 points to the crew. He's pretty fresh.
All right. My second ore of my flurries. Uh, 24. You said I grappled him? Does that affect the AC at all? I can't remember.
Right. So you guys get an automatic grab when you bite him, right?
Yes. Grapple is a
right. So
tag.
So you have him in your jaws. Next round, it'll cost you actions to maintain it, but right now, you have him bit and he's in your mouth. So do you have any other attacks?
I have many attacks.
Or do you want to rebite? Because I guess if you rebite, it might give it up. What else do you have in the way of attacks?
Did more actions. That was just my first action.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like,
more biting.
If you want to, you have the option to initiate the free grab. So now you have a hold of him, and he's in your mouth. So if you have somebody grabbed, instead of rebiting, you might lose that. I think it's just like a constriction thing.
First off, he makes a fortitude save because of stunning blows.
3.
That is correct. His DC is 27. That's my monk DC.
Just barely got 27.
Lucky stiff. Then for my second action, I guess I will take a whirling throw. Why not?
So you want to spit him out?
I want to yeet. Yeah.
Okay. Yeet away.
Yeah. Whirling throw. Let me check out the athletics check against your foe's fortitude DC. -2 penalty if the target is one size larger. -4 if it's larger than that. You gain a +2 if your target is one size smaller than you, and a +4 if he's smaller than that. Ooh, so I get a +2. Nice. So I'll make a athletics. Yes. Athletics.
This is my fort.
I believe that's how it goes.
Okay.
Athletics. Oh. What was that?
23.
7.
Sorry.
23.
Not good enough.
That was an acrobatics. I don't know if that makes a difference for you.
What is your athletics plus? Is it 16?
Oh, 19. That'd be 3 on top of that. 26.
Sorry, still not good enough. I have a fortitude of +20, making my base 30.
Rough. And
So that's what you need 30 to do anything. Sorry.
All right.
very healthy
Hey,
fish.
still nommed anyways. That's a
Okay.
thing.
Right,
Then
so-
for last action, I'm gonna just try to nibble. Do a little nibble. Yeah.
Try and throw him. He doesn't go anywhere. And then try to chew on him.
23
down
with a
his-
14.
Okay. That is a miss. Which brings us to Karam, who calls out in surprise as his molecules scramble and he fades away.
I don't know
Only
why
to
it
be-
is. In the back of my head, I see like an interdimensional looking glass portal with Thanos sitting there going, nope, 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 nope.
Oh.
He's just getting his practice done.
Not quite, but in his place,
I
burning,
don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
burning a reaction, or burning his reaction to try not to throw up again and get his bearings. Fraser Niles stands on the dock and he's lost time. Niles, or should I say Joe Davis, who we will just call Davis, and I will call Joe Gibson, so you guys don't get confused. Davis, welcome back to the show. Double Joe? It's going to be interesting. Two clerics.
Joe, it's good to see you.
How long has it been? Never.
From one Joe to another. It's good that the percentage of Caden Kalian followers in this game is now appropriate.
Yes. Now it's awesome.
Now it's awesome.
Never even
Have a
thought you
ch-
guys should just like know each other, right? Like
They just look at each other. It's like
Wow.
bro code. They just nod.
Wow. Oh my god.
Little bit of stuff that we can't say on air is happening there.
What I'm thinking is, you ever see Jay and Silent Bob, and they roll up on the two of the guys selling drugs, and they pull out their union cards, and they just compare like what chapter they're from. They don't know each other, but they know, they're in the same kind of thing, right? So it's like he's from the Kintargo chapter, Niles is from the Breach Hill chapter. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're a
my-
vicar. I guess you outrank me. Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, man. I love a good mug. And he's like, oh, you're one of those.
Yeah. One of the-
We call them pints where we're from.
Well, just to be clear, Davis is playing a champion who archetypes in cleric, while Gibson is playing a cleric who archetypes in sorcerer, and then some champion, and then. So messed up. All right, Fraser.
I also, by the way, have bard. I also archetyped a bard.
Oh,
so
do you have a bard? Oh, okay,
I do. A cleric and
All right.
bard.
nice. Spontaneous spellcasting for all, then.
got his own faith healing tent set up outside of town.
Cast some
there's
kind of
only-
glamour of.
With
It
me
cures
singing, there's
all
only
your
one-
short-term memories.
With me singing, there's only one kind of healing there is, and I don't want to say it on
Yes.
the podcast.
Coming in mid-battle, possibly wounded, I'm going to say that you've actually lost time and are currently carrying the 36 wounds that you had in the last battle. And another chance that the last thing you were doing, you were fighting pigs and winning on a dock. Now, with the same companions, you're on another dock inside a boathouse, fighting a giant seal and a bunch of sea monsters. And there's Al walking on water. And there's a handsome cleric sporting a goatee, wearing some nice threads, wearing your clothes that look like they should fit him better because you stole his gear.
Wait,
Fraser
this
Niles,
is the
what do you wanna
last
do?
time that I'm doing shrooms, guys. Just saying.
I'm not on the map currently.
Not
I
in your
got you, man.
dimension, dude.
You're
Gotcha.
at the moment
Oh, there.
filtering through the nethers.
Oh, that's because the big thing is Muros. Okay.
Don't target the nethers.
What, don't you recognize me?
So
Where's my stones?
I retch
he
deeply.
is.
Yeah, no, I found myself. I found
Okay.
myself. It's okay.
He found his
all
nethers.
through Caden, all things possible. So I retch into the sea. Real
Are you
quick.
paying attention, Gibson? You see that nice little subtle plug to his god? It goes a long way. The deities are always listening. Just saying.
So I recognize literally one person here at the moment, which is Albrecht.
Thank goodness I'm in the middle.
Well, and all I see are giant animals and then some other human guy. You're human, right? Okay. So, I'm going to assess, see who's pointing what at who, and sigh deeply.
Some kind of Shamu sea battle is going on, creature versus creature.
Oh, I know. It's
Um,
baby kaiju.
and Yeah, and Al is targeting like a small pack of some strange-looking sea monsters.
Those are far too many teeth to be friendly.
I'm trying to get you in here, not completely bewildered, and I thought as a small price I would burn your reaction, but yeah, I'm probably gonna have to burn a perception. However, you actually make that roll in the tower, perhaps I can tell you far more.
That one, nothing. You come in and you're facing a wooden wall.
Now you're surrounded by enemies. All right, I rolled.
All right. A sea lion that has Muros fights joyously happy. I can't say like he has an extra intelligence in his eyes or whatever. Like sea lions look pretty smart. They're joyous when they fight, when they play. So yeah, that's the biggest sea lion I've ever seen. A shield with is it buckler? Gibson? What have you got?
A medium shield.
Okay, I'm just wondering if you have any trapping, like the little holy symbol at 50, 60 feet through the ocean. It's kind of hard to see, right? So I'm just curious if you're actually wearing the propaganda poster on your...
On my shield, yes.
Got the
It
mug?
kinda-
Yeah, okay.
Hand scribbled, though.
Oh, okay. A follower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, one of the flock. Probably hang on your every word there, Niles. I mean, Nil Shadow. Oh, this is going to get bad for me really fast.
Look, all you have to remember is tossed salad and scrambled eggs. We have a Fraser and we have a Niles. We're good.
Friles?
True.
Together, you're Friles if you were dating. Or
No,
casting spells together.
together we're the Crane Boys. Let's get it right.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Apologies to late night television.
Thank you.
What can I tell you with a decent roll?
May I extrapolate the scene myself if I have a decent roll?
Yeah. 26, man. Go nuts.
It's pretty easy to assume that the only friendly that I'm aware of is looking at one set of enemies, correct? He doesn't seem to be
Yes.
super stressed. He doesn't seem to be
Yeah.
super stressed about the giant critter that's also close.
No, it could be a summoned ally. I mean,
Right.
I mean, worst comes to worst, look at the green minis versus the red minis. For some, Cadence gives you
Also-
that shimmering haze.
Also, like, speaking as a certified himbo, because that's kind of where I'm playing Fraser. Sea lions I want to hug. Things with teeth like that I don't want to hug. So I'm gonna assume the things that are unhuggable are the things we're fighting at the moment.
Yeah, run up and hug Messina. I'd like to see what happens next round.
Oh, I'll probably
But
get
yeah, okay.
squashed, but
Get squashed. You get juggled is probably what's going to happen. Yeah, okay. So with 2 actions left and no more further ado, welcome back. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna count some squares real quick so I can know where I can target. I am gonna target. How do I target a space and not a baddie? Oh, no,
Well,
that's not-
let's give you the baddie for starters. and
yeah,
then
that's fine.
You're 30 feet from the closest baddie.
So, yes, that answers my question on my best bet. So my best bet is going to be my bet, and I'm going to use the spell Noise Blast on this target.
So
I'm
closest
going
truth,
to-
as it were.
I'm gonna go like, and then belch, sending a ripple wave that parts a little bit of water, like creates a little divot in the water towards the target.
Movie Belch, where they just show the expanding camera shot and
Mhm.
birds flock out of the forest and crap like that. Just-
Oh, he succeeded for half damage. I don't know what that damage is because it doesn't show me a damage button.
no, but what you could do is you could click half.
Oh,
Half
never mind.
button.
There's a thing here.
Yeah, but click the half button on the bottom of Fancy Grounds there before you hit the teardrop.
It
Or
doesn't.
the
It won't
blood
automatically
drop?
do it.
No, I don't think it does. That's why they added those buttons.
Yeah, there's 7 damage.
Oh, okay. Did you push the
Um,
button, or did you just prompt me that they actually did it?
I clicked half first. So
Oh, okay. All right. Because I think
so
that's
that's-
Fancy Grounds' new fix. It's like, no, we'll make you manually do it, but give you more options.
okay. Well, yeah, I noticed there's a lot of differences, and I'm like, wait a minute, something. I don't recognize this place. I'm Gandalfing up here. I believe if I spent an action for the perception, my toxic belch was 2 actions. I should have clicked that first. And that is my turn.
Bringing us to the top of the rounds. Round 5. Truth number 1. Oh, sorry. Miros owes me 2d6 in bleed damage from 2 teeth sticking out of him for a total of 10. Ryan, could you injure yourself to the tune of 10 more, or you need me to do that?
Four.
I got it. My job.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
We're good. Cheerio.
No, he's staying in character. It's fine. Right. So, Jaws. Kruth. Dun, 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 dun. Bites you with a 30. Does 32 points and moderately wounds you. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I might actually owe you some hit points back because I just realized that poison tooth might only be on a crit. Truth damage creature with its jaws and most recent. Okay, no, never mind. I have lots of teeth then, because every time I hit you, you get another tooth.
Are you tracking your teeth?
Says lots of teeth. Every time it hits, tons of teeth. More than this battle can hold, so. Which brings me to mapping attack with a claw agile. 17 starts slashing at you. 2d8 plus 9 slashing, heavily damaging Muros. 16 more points. And then a final attack.
These guys are kind of savage.
Oh, yeah. Critical miss, costing me an action.
Are they tilling their savage garden? Not good.
That's the bard in him, but it's only an archetype, so the joke wasn't that good. Okay. Oh, sorry. Ryan just came on pulling punches on me, so now I'm just taking out the rest of you. Don't worry. Nothing personal. I just can't take on Ryan head on, so I gotta spread my aggro around.
Don't destroy all of you to get to me. Don't worry.
That's right. Natural 20, Ryan.
Oh my god.
2d12 plus 19.
Man, I need to give Fantasygram some money, guys.
46. 46 points of damage, critically wounding Muros. I know he has...
If he didn't smile as much when he was doing it, I might feel like this wasn't intentional.
If we cast Resurrection, does his true form come back? Or his current form?
It might come back.
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll see what the dice have.
We'll see what that day brings.
If you read the ritual, it says if Pharasma's in a good mood, she might go, look, we did this once. You had your chance. You went back. You screwed it up. Stay dead. Never know. Never know.
You have no idea who I will fight.
My third attack. More claws. And a critical miss. Okay, both these guys are losing an action next round. They only have 2. Somebody remind me. I don't have Drew here to map, to take notes. Vicar Niles Albright, the one and only true cleric of CC.
That is correct.
But has
Once
never been
again-
heard of in this region.
Nope.
You don't know.
That's okay. I've been here a while and I haven't been heard of either.
That'd be funny. You go back to town, everyone's giving Davis the finger guns. Vicar becomes sad.
I'm so sad.
What do you want to do?
I will rinse and repeat my last actions. Once again, I will use a 2-action heal on Muros.
This feels like we're playing a video game, though. doesn't
It does right now.
Oh,
Heal! DPS, guys! DPS! I'm running out of spells!
64 points.
Oh,
Back to
yeah!
Muros the Sea Lion.
And for my last action, once again, cast shield. And I am done. Rinse and repeat.
It's okay. That's what monsters do.
Yeah, I know.
Albrick.
Is that HP automatically tracked on me?
Speaking of rinsing and repeating,
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I think so.
electric
Yeah,
arc
that's what you're
again.
Oh,
Zap. One of them saved,
Of
one
course.
of them failed. Okay, so I'm gonna just try hitting the damage. It should automatically do it. It should, right? Once you take half, right? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, look.
Perfect.
It did.
11 points
you
to
didn't-
Truth 1, 5 points to Truth
Just so we're clear in learning fancy grounds on top of learning core rules, you did not push any button half or
Nope, it just did it for me.
okay. So it's tracking.
I'll
this.
try it again next time I do it with the crit.
Okay.
And I'm going to move myself adjacent to Fraser Nilshadow.
Okay.
And on the way, point at the big giant fang sticking out of my side.
I picture, you know how you have a puddle on concrete that's only like an inch thick, and he picks up his robes and he just splashes, right? But he's walking across like 30-foot deep water. Fraser, hi.
What in the Naruto?
Pointing at a giant tooth that's lodged into my side with blood spurting out. Can you
Oh yes,
help me with this?
there's 2 more points to Al to that note. Thanks. Spurt, spurt, spurt. He's leaving a blood trail in the water. Oh. Dun 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 dun. That's okay. The seal's like hemorrhaging everywhere. Then it heals. Then fresh blood.
Well, I'm like, the amount of blood that I'm donating to this ocean at this moment in time.
It's an entire cloud of huge blood. Other predators come in. Big freaking shark. Which brings us to Muros. Speaking of,
Or bender.
It's a really giant circle.
What do you got for us?
I got bites, and lots of them. Not that they're guaranteed to do anything, but I got lots of bites. Hey, 2, 3, I got a bone of yours in my ass. Return to sender. And I wished a huge seal jaw bite him. Flurry styles, of course. Oh, look at that. It's a 2. Oh, surprisingly, that's a miss.
Checks in the
Look
mail,
at that.
Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah. Let's try the other half of that roll there. Oh, 13. It's a 27. It's a hit. Hooray.
Yeah.
Damage. 34 points of damage. Make a fortitude save, please. Thank you, sir.
Fortitude plus 20 is roll 24.
Oh, yeah, you're stoned there, friendo.
That means he's losing 2 actions next turn.
Stoned 1. Unfortunately, only 1 action there, friendo. It wasn't critical.
Yeah, but he
suck along.
lost some from his critical miss.
Oh! He gets 1 action then. Look at us.
This
High
is
five,
cruise
team.
3. Okay.
All right. Go look at
Slowly
us doing
stacking.
things.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have
Things
any
happen.
action-reducing abilities?
Take
you can
them
throw at
away.
that guy?
Yeah, but they're only for me, and it's when I drink.
And what was I hitting for? 27. Do I get me a grapple off of that 27?
Do.
Aye! Higher! Consider yourself grappled, bitch.
So,
Wait a minute. You grappled, right?
yeah. Grabbed.
Yeah.
Not grappled.
Grabbed? Not
Grabbed.
grappled. It says grapple, though.
Yeah, it's a grapple attack, not a grab attack. So he is grappled.
If it's a monster, it's like bite and gets free grab.
Doesn't it say grab, not grapple?
That's what I'm saying. Should it not say that you get a free grab?
It says grapple.
Okay. Oh, we're in core now. Maybe they've just cleaning that up because it was a bit of a mess before.
Very much a mess before.
Put the grappled condition on your new friend.
Because grapple means you can't fight. No bite.
I don't think it beats
Sorry,
that.
all I got is grabbed. I don't have a grappled.
There is no
button.
grapple?
No, just grabbed button.
So that must be the same thing then, effectively.
Yeah. But I put the condition on him for whatever penalties and bonuses, endure.
You're restrained.
Yeah,
So
it's
you can
restrained.
grapple a target. You've already grabbed or restrained with that.
Yeah, see? You can grapple somebody that you've already grabbed and restrained. So like I said, most monsters...
What does grapple
bite
do then
and-
outside of... Target is grabbed. Okay.
I'm
yeah,
thinking
no,
grab
that's
is
cool.
like you grab the guy's...
It's
Alright,
the grabbed
grabbed.
condition. The grabbed
Yeah, which,
is the condition that you get for grappling.
Which gives you the off guard and immobilized.
But if you put grab on him, then it should automatically apply those penalties as well. In theory.
Yes, it is the same thing. It's just phrasing for some reason.
Yes.
Phrasing.
Yep. Phrasing. All right. We have one thing that applies 3 other things. It applies to 1 other things off of those 3 things that apply to you. Could you make
Okay,
it
so-
one?
So he's not moving, you're hanging on to him.
His
He's off
AC is
guard.
lower.
Right.
Yeah,
so
AC is -2.
this
you
is
can't
all in the
move.
opening attack. You've got a couple other actions. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Nom. Nom hard. Nom good.
Okay.
Put him in my belly.
Here's the thing. Because it's your mouth that's grabbing him, I'm wondering that
Yeah.
if you just bite down hard, is it more of the same, or are you letting go that and then trying to rebite into part of the body? This is where I'm kind of hung up.
Or he could use his flippers.
Yeah.
Does he have flipper attacks?
No, it's only
Tail.
bite attack. Just to
If
clarify.
you were
the
a crocodile, you
shapeshift.
could death roll him.
That's not actually. Crocodile's not an option, unfortunately, for
I know. I'm
shapeshifting.
just being,
I agree. I see what you're doing there, and I appreciate it. Thank you,
being a
team.
silly little guy.
Yeah.
That's a very good question, Jeff. I actually think that maybe an extra bite when you're already biting would be a nom, but
So it does state when using the grapple action that you have to have at least one hand free and your target is no more than one size larger than you.
I don't
I'm
even have a
assuming-
hand.
Correct. But you're using the one appendage that you are using to grapple with. So
But I can juggle stones.
What's up?
But I can juggle stones.
Well, yeah, but you can't juggle grappled opponents.
yeah, it does make sense to me that you'd have to rebite.
Right.
Yes.
So your choice is maintain grapple for an action, or move him around. You know, I mean, you maintaining the grab is really just an action burn next round. You know,
Or you could throw him.
It does also state, though, that you can grapple a target you already have grabbed or restrained without having a free hand. But again, I don't know how this works when your mouth is the only manipulative object you have. So,
Muros, you had an ability as a monk when you grabbed somebody that you could just put him in the pit and crush a little bit just for strength damage. You still have that?
Oh, crushing blow. Yeah, I retrained that years ago.
Okay, because monsters have an ability. The seal does not, but a snake, once it has you, it can just do constricting damage, right?
Yeah,
So
it was your strength modifier and damage.
So it's risk and reward. You want to just be happy that you have him, and you can move him around for
You
other
have to let
people in
things
him,
go.
or
You have
do you
to
want to let
things
go and rebite? Yeah, let him go and
No,
rebite.
you have
I mean,
to. And if
if
it
you
comes
hit-
back,
It-
then
I
it's
wanna-
truly yours.
I do want to
We're
throw
like
this
throw.
out there. I do want to throw this out there. Our Hammer in the chat did bring this up, and I was going to during its turn as well. Grappled creatures can still attack. They just have to do it like a DC 5 flat check.
Oh yeah,
Yeet him.
and we need an athletics check to break free. Yeah. So anyway, did you want to just keep nomming then? Risk the.
Athletics, 38 to yeet.
Okay, that is eating. How far can
Hooray!
you eat?
I'm about to check up on that there because it's been a bit since I yeeted something. Oh wait, no, here, growth? Nah, pardon me. It's been so long. Yeeting. Oh, they don't call it that, do they? No, whirling through. Rolling through. You propel your enemy away. Attempt an athletics check against the penalty. Oh, I got a +2 on that too, so it's actually 40. Because he's large and I'm huge. Success. It was a success or a critical success. He has a what?
I believe
My DC.
that I believe that 40 makes it a critical success for you, good sir.
That would be 10 over.
38. I'm looking at a 38 versus 30
Yeah, but he's got a +2 on that,
from.
the size difference.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can just read you the whole blurb there, Jeff, if you want. You propel your enemy away. Attempt an athletics check against your foe's fortitude DC. You take a -2 circumstance penalty to your check if the target is one size larger than you, and a -4 penalty if it is larger than that. You gain a +2 circumstance bonus check if the target is one size smaller, and a +4 circumstance bonus if it is smaller than that.
So he has a +4. Matt, that's 42, dude. I'm 2 sizes smaller. He's
Oh,
gargantuan. I'm only
there you go.
Yeah. So it's definitely
no,
a
I'm
crit, sir.
huge. I'm huge.
No, he's
sir.
huge. He is only one size.
I am not gargantuan.
difference.
I was just joshing at you there just because we're fiddling with lines, but I am huge.
You made me change your fucking mini, dude.
My circle was taking up 4 squares. Wow. Dude, my organs are shifting. What are you doing to me?
Sorry,
So
we've just
how
been
far does-
indoctrinated by years and years of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. When the evil boss goes, "Make my minion grow large," we just watch the cinematic.
Crazy.
How far do you get him
Popcorn.
with a crit throw? We're getting off topic here.
So crit throw. You throw the creature any distance up to 10 feet plus 5 times your strength modifier. It takes bludgeoning damage equal to your strength modifier plus 1d6 per 10 feet through. You threw it. If you throw the target at least 10 feet into a solid object, use the maximum distance you could have thrown to calculate the damage, then the creature falls prone. So it's 10 feet plus 5 feet per
So
times my
you
strength
could-
modifier.
Rip him out of the water and flip him up in the air, and he'd go flying 40 feet and hit the inside of the wall of the barn of the boathouse if you want.
Also take fall damage, but that's for you to adjudicate.
Oh, considering you have to lift him out of the water, I'm looking at probably just the proverbial 5, within 10 arc and then sploosh back in the water. The
So
damage
I
would
get
come
30
from the toss and hitting.
So 30 feet.
So he was trying to stay like 10 away because I have reach. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, even if he's closer. Yeah, I'll give it to you. 30 feet and hits back wall. So he strikes an object, and that does...
3d6.
You want to roll it?
Sir.
We took the long way around, but worth it for the cinematic.
6.
So he throws this thing, right? You know how the seal grabs a fish and then just throws it straight up in the air and catches it? But he throws it in a long arc. And this large, 4-square creature, you get to see the whole thing flip in the air, end over the end, and with a sickening crunch and its last 6 hit points, hit the back wall and then just slides down, leaving a bit.
My
of a
one action
shimmer.
left to do.
Like one of those sticky octopi that you throw at the wall.
Yeah.
Can I take my last action to pull out an appropriate size of set of sunglasses and doff them?
But of course, they're in your pouch with your big beach ball, and
The wall explodes behind him.
Yeah.
All right. I will take one nom at the one Kruth who's left.
Bites into him,
As my eyes slowly.
and then just
Turn.
tosses him, and before he even hits the wall, he just turns on the guy that's like 5 feet away.
Yeah.
All right, target. Fire.
Can you target
Go
me, please? Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Dice gods! 23 miss. Sploosh! Face in the water.
Snapping threateningly. All right,
Aggressive ore sounds.
3d6 worth of teeth damage to our bleeding sea lion. Takes 13. 73 wounds, 61 hit points left. Fraser Nilshadow.
All right,
A
so
dwarf comes splashing over towards you.
I've been pointed out that my compatriot is injured. The only person I recognize in this gaggle of individuals. So I'm going to spend 2 actions, and the medicine skill. I think is it the first aid action that I have to use?
Yeah.
To remove it.
Please.
And it's like what a DC
Battle
15?
medicine?
It's like DC 26 or something. It's crazy high.
No, it's fine. No, I'm just using the medicine skill to remove the teeth from him.
Okay, not to be a dick, but he's 5 feet below you and kitty corner. You're not exactly medically adjacent. Like your toe is where his head is.
I'm
He's
just gonna
down
stare at
5
him and
feet
like,
on the
what do you want me to do from that?
You could move 5 feet down, and then you'd be like right above me.
Oh, in the water? In the water?
You can't stay on the
Blub,
water.
blub,
You fall in.
No, of course not. But he can stand on the
Okay.
dock above me.
Okay, so if I drop prone to my belly, can I reach?
Sorry, I'm not for medicine. I'm not going to give it to you. Like adjacent for me is 2 squares that line up like so.
Sure,
Not-
sure.
Not like top, bottom, tip kind of thing.
I just want to make sure. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. You need sort of like an ankle to shoulder, not like I can work on the top of your head. So
I'm gonna
I
just
guess
stare
he's
at him
not
for a
in
second
range.
and be like, I mean, I can't do that. But what I will do is use 2 actions then in that case to cast.
However, to be nice, Al, did you have any movement left, or did you want to stay down here? Were
I
you
would have had
specifically
five more feet, but I don't know if I could climb that with the 5 feet
Athletics?
I have left. I can
Yeah,
give you
you-
my athletics, sir.
Yeah, you can hoof it.
Yeah.
If your intention was come over and heal me,
27.
I'd be willing to retcon the fact that he pulls himself up and just turns around and sits prone, like sits down on the edge of the dock. So he's not standing beside you, but he's pulled himself up. You know what I mean?
So he's sitting on the dock of the bay watching the tide.
And you,
Yes,
and-
I am.
yeah, yes, thank you. I thought Matt would get that one, but nicely done. But now you can work on them. But
right,
like I said,
so-
only willing to retcon that because we kind of sourced out Al's intent.
The DC was 25, correct?
26, I believe.
Okay, well, I use my assurance feat to have a 29 in medicine to remove the teeth from you.
Perfect.
Okay.
And
You've
then,
only got one in you, I think, right?
Yeah, just one.
and then I'm going to spend my last action to use my focus spell, lay on hands, and slap him on the ass and say, "Good game."
Get back on the rink, lad. Skating. Okay.
I think I have him targeted. Let's see if it does
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Boom.
oh, that's so much better. Automatically stops the bleed because he maxed my HP.
Oh, that's
There you go.
that's
Oh,
and that's all of my actions.
you
any
didn't
parting
happen to
word?
see a wee little fellow with a bow traipsing around here.
I'm gonna pick up one of my feet and see if the feet print under mine are smaller.
We'll see you next time. Are they? Are they smaller?
I don't know. You're the GM.
Oh, I guess I'll find out next episode.